to be a queen of people's hearts, in people's hearts, because I do things differently, because I don't go by a rule book, because I lead from the heart, not the head. And albeit that's got me into trouble in my work, I understand that. But someone's got to go out there and love people and show it.
Ari here. I just want to let y'all know before y'all get into this message that there was a slight audio problem and you can barely hear me on here, but this message was so good. Hopefully you're able to still hear me. I'm still going to post this message again. I just wanted to warn you all about the audio on here, and forgive me. Like I said, I really just wanted to post a message. So yes, thank you for listening.
Hello, AriTheGoddesss here. I hope you all are doing well today. May this message resonate with you and may you always be true defending within every message. May the divine guide bring you the truth, the wisdom, and the clarity that is needed for your life, for your journey, and for this moment. Thank you all so much for watching, time, and subscribing. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your positive energy. And thank you for your listening. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I have many messages that I was getting before I even got on here. I'm gonna go ahead and just, if it sounds like I'm talking fast, forgive me. I didn't write them down. I didn't put them in my notes. They were just coming. They were just coming down. So, but I do want to say that the first card that is out is self-love, and I think it's going to go right with with what's going on. There's something about a mic. There's something about a mic. I'm not sure if you are an artist. I'm not sure if you like. There's something that you do with a mic. There's something significant about like you expressing yourself through a mic. Whatever that is for you, that's for someone. So if that's something that you do, you express yourself through any type of way through a mic. This message may be for you. Also, dancing can be significant as well. Maybe that's something that you do for fun. There's something about also a hobby that you are being guided to do in this time, or you may be wanting to do, and this just may be confirmation. You may be guided to there's something about a hobby that you want to start back doing, or you're being guided in this time to continue to do that hobby, because that's what helps you be in this creative energy and help your inner child. It's something, it reminds me of the self-love card that's already out. It's like that's how you give yourself the love. That's like taking time to invest in yourself and give yourself the love that, your inner child, wants. And it's something about, this something that you could have did. This is a hobby you could have did when you were a child. Or this is a hobby that you wanted to do when you were a child and never got a chance to do it. Something about it. Something about, ever since you were a child, you always wanted to be into music, be into poetry, or something with it, like I said, with a mic. Or even speaking. You probably always seen yourself as, speaking, or just, you always probably seen yourself in this huge, that had this huge presence that were always meant to speak, or something with your voice, something with a mic. Also, when it comes to your hobby, something that you like to do that's also very creative, that is meant to, your presence is meant to be shown through that as well. Something significant about that. It's something about the way you move, or it's something about the way that you do things that help inspire others to do it as well. But first, it's something about you getting it for you doing it for you, and then, there's something about you creating from that, or creating something, you creating something from that, so that, it can bring in, what is meant for you, so it can help you continue to align. Karma is here. I have here self-love and karma. Another thing that I got before I got on here is something about, and then it may just go with the message, because I was wondering, where does all this come from? Yes, self-love and karma. Boom. So, listen, the song Stay by Sugarland came to me. I was minding my business, and this song came to me. And it's so funny because I used to sing this song when I was a teenager. Not even knowing I just knew that it was very sentimental to me, and I just loved it. The moment I heard it, I loved it since I was 15, 16. It used to make me cry and everything. Not really knowing what the words meant, but thinking I knew what the words meant. I'm not going through that now, and matter of fact, I haven't went through that in years. I'm not, but when I was 15, 16, I'm thinking that I was going through that and, just feeling the emotions of the song, but there's something about the song Stay, Sugarland. And it's something about you giving yourself the love that you need right now, because I'm going to get into the lyrics of the song, but wow, I'm just amazed at how like this self-love and karma card has come out. It's not that you're getting karma, but there's something about, well, I'm not going to say that you're getting karma, but there's something about a lesson that you need to learn within this relationship. So the song Stay is basically about, what I got, the perspective I got from it. Now, especially now that I'm older, I haven't had any reason to listen to it, but it came to me. But like I was saying, like the perspective that I got from it is like there's this guy, he's with another woman, it may be his wife or something, but here Sugarland, she, um, I guess I don't know his girlfriend, while he may have a wife, or I know that there's another woman, and like, she's the main woman, and I'm guessing, like, she is, like, the girlfriend or the side, I don't know, but, let me get into the lyrics a little bit, but basically, while I'm looking for it, I'm gonna keep talking. But basically, what she's saying in the song is like, why don't you stay? And he's saying like, she's saying that he keep telling her he's gonna leave this woman, this wife, whoever she is, and he's not. He'll tell her one thing, but go back home to her. And she's pouring out her emotions in that song. She's very vulnerable in this song, and I think I heard like over time that was like a true song, like that really happened. So you can really, and it's I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt that there isn't, because how vulnerable and how much she expressed her emotions in that song. She even cried in the song, made me cry. I'm telling you, like, I didn't go through that, but when I'm 15, 16, I'm thinking I'm going through all of that, and it really wasn't. It really wasn't. So, there's something significant about this song. I'm gonna get the lyrics, and I always loved how this song turned around. So even when I wasn't going through it, let's say, like I said, I haven't heard it in some years, but let's say I probably listened to it like 4 or 5 years ago. You know, I think I may have listened to it more recent than that, but let's say I listened to it 4 or 5 years ago. I always love in all her songs is how she always turned around in her song. Like, she always start off as vulnerable, emotional. She's telling her story, but at the end, she's always turning around. She always turn it around, and she always turn it around, and it sounds like triumph, or it sounds like courage and confidence. It's like she speaks her emotions, she speaks her vulnerability, but then at the end, she shows how the emotion and those vulnerability of what she spoke, how that was able to pass through her, and she's able to build this courage, this confidence. She's able to be like, no, I'm not going to put up with this no more. No, I'm not this person anymore. I'm explaining what I'm talking about. So she says, oh my gosh, I used to listen to this like it's nothing. She says, I've been sitting here staring at the clock on the wall, and I've been laying here praying she won't call. It's just another call from home, and you'll get it and be done, and I'll be crying. Then it says, I'll be begging you, baby, beg you not to leave, but I'll be left here waiting with my heart on my sleeve. Oh, for the next time we'll be here since like for a million years, and I think I'm dying. And then I'm gonna just read the chorus. It says, why don't you stay? I'm down on my knees. I'm so tired of being alone, lonely. Don't I give you what you need? When she calls you to go, there's one thing you should know. We don't have to live this way. Baby, why don't you stay? Uh, and then she is talking about like it'll be a time. Maybe you just being God to go listen to the song Sugarland Stay. Because it's very significant for someone in this time. I don't know who I'm speaking to, but this is why I jumped on here, because it's like there's many messages that is needed to get. So it's like different messages in this message that may be different from many people. So this may not be specific to you, but it may be something in this message that may be specific, like along the message. But it says, I'm guided to read this part as well. It says it's too much pain to have to bear. To love a man, you have to share. You know, so there's something significant about this. But so I want you all to hear what I just said at the beginning of the message. But let me tell you how she always turn the message around. And it's something significant about something that someone does when it comes to music, or there's something that you are creating, that you do like that. You express your emotions, you express your vulnerability, but you let those emotions, you let that vulnerability be passed through, so that you can transmute that energy and have that confidence in that strong will, that courage. You let that go, you let that pass through, and then it's like you don't stay in that energy. You lift yourself up, and you create from a more dominant place. There's something about that. But let me read the ending of it. She says, I can't take it any longer, but my will is getting stronger, and I think I know just what I have to do. I can't waste another minute after all I put in it. I've given you my best. Why don't you get the best of you? Ooh, when I tell you, I used to be like, ooh, wee. And then she sung so next time you want to leave her bed for mine, she says, now remember the chorus I just sang. Now watch how she switches. She says, why don't you stay? I'm up off my knees. I'm so tired of being lonely. You can't give me what I need. When she begged you not to go, there's one thing you should know. I don't have to live this way. Baby, why don't you stay? Wow. So remember, well, I don't know if I ever read the chorus, didn't I? Yeah, I did. So the chorus before is, why don't you stay? I'm down on my knees. I'm so tired of being lonely. Don't I give you what you need? When she calls you to go, there is one thing you should know. We don't have to live this way. When we get to the end, I know I'm going back and forth, but please be with me on here. She says, why don't you stay? I'm up off my knees. I'm so tired of being lonely. You can't give me what I need. When she begs you not to go, there is one thing you should know. I don't have to live this way. Baby, why don't you stay? That message is for someone. So maybe in this time, someone could be going through that right now. And this could be, I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm not trying to be funny because we do have self-love and karma here. And I'm really got it to get back into like the messages where I really did like sugarcoat things when it comes to this karma card, because no one wants to really just feel like they're going through karma, but we all have lessons to learn. So I'm gonna just say there's a lesson that's being learned right now. And it don't have to be, and it could be something from a past life that happened. It don't even have to be this lifetime, but it could be this lifetime. And maybe you're being guided to like look at it, hold yourself accountable. And this don't even have to just be for a feminine energy. This could be for a masculine perspective as well, or or male or woman perspective. This could be looked at as both. Like maybe you're the guy that maybe you're the guy being guided to look at it at the feminine perspective, or maybe you're the woman. It's something significant about that, but it's something significant about a lesson needing to be learned, and you needing to be giving yourself that love, loving yourself, asking yourself, where is this coming from? Why am I in this energy? Why am I in this cycle? What is it from my inner child that may have led me, here in this moment? What happened when I was a child that led me here? Because like I said, the self-love card is here, and it says, let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. Remember, I just spoke about the emotions and the vulnerability. And it says, I long to take care of myself like never before. Then we have here the karma card, and it says, there's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in the current. So it's something about like, it could be in the past, and it also could be like something like in the past when it comes to your inner child. Like I just said, it's like there could have been experiences that you may experience when you were a child, that may be coming up right now. You created cycles from that, and these cycles, you're having to face these cycles because maybe they were built off something that was, not stable. And now you're having to go within, see what has caused this so that you can maneuver and close out these cycles. Maybe the reason why you may be putting up with this, or if you're the masculine doing this, maybe you're doing this, or the feminine energy having to put up with this, or vice versa, however you want to look at it. Maybe this energy is here because of something that may have happened when you were a child. Could be an abandonment. You could have seen it when you were younger. You could have seen your mom go through something. You could have seen your dad go through something. And you could have seen your dad do it. You could have seen your mom do it. It's something about that. And there's a cycle being repeated. And you're being guided in this time to to come back to self, love yourself, and give their inner child some love, and just, see what it is that your inner child is needing right now at this time. And I'm getting and remember I was talking about something about a mic, or I was talking about something about a hobby. That may be a way that you're being guided to, give yourself love. It's like doing something that, that is creative, doing something that your inner child is wanting to do, because that's going to help heal that. That's going to help give you that flow that you need, that healing that you need, that activation that you need. That what is another word that I'm hearing? That support, that adequacy that you're needing in this time, because I'm getting it's not from another person, it's from within. It's something that you're being guided to. It's something about you being guided to do it within. Okay, and companionship on the bottom of the deck, and it says giving someone your complete presence is an autonomous gift. I'm getting giving yourself the complete presence is an autonomous gift. So it's something about, like I said, it's something about, it's a gift that you have. You have a gift within you. You have many gifts and talents that is within you. And I'm getting remember it said something about that vulnerable child? It's something about that vulnerable child wanting to express the emotions and overcome and have a strong will with this, have a strong foundation with this, have strong confidence with this. It's like you not looking on the outside for anyone else to love you, but yourself. You loving on yourself, you loving on that inner child. Something significant about that. So Sugarland Stay, that song could be significant for someone. You may be guided to look up the lyrics, but it's something significant about that. Whether you are a male or a woman, you're being guided, and it's time to look that up, because maybe you're being guided to look at it a different perspective. You could be the man in the situation of doing this to a woman, and there's a lesson you need to learn when it comes to this. Like, why are you doing that? What is happening here? Why do I feel the need to have two women or whatever? Because that's what it is in the song. I'm just being truthful. Or maybe you're the woman and it's on that you're either you could be the main or the side, and you're being guided, and it's time to look at it. What cycle that you need? What is it that you need to learn here? What is it that you need to give yourself? I'm getting call your power back. Call your power back from this energy, and to not let this energy suck you dry. Yeah, with gratitude on the bottom of the deck, and with energetic clearing. Yeah, and clear out your energy. Call your power back and clear out your energy. And when you call your power back, asking for your energy to be called back, cleansed, purified, and whole, and to be able to not only be clean, purified, and whole, but help you to use it for yourself, so that you can give yourself the love that you need and create your life that you need. Something significant about that. Yeah, with trust on the bottom of the deck. Wow. Yeah, surrender is here. Well, what just came out, true offering. You're being guided in the time to give it to divine. There's something about letting it go. It's a new chapter for someone with ease on the bottom of the deck. It says true offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and return it to love. Yeah, so this may feel unbearable to you. I'm getting someone could be very heartbroken when it comes to this. In this card, there's two hands letting your bird go. So it's like you're letting this dark energy go. With allowing here and gratitude, when it came out. Yeah, it says radical acceptance says yes to reality. Yeah, this is the right action with right action that just came out. It says radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment, so what's needed can come next. Yeah, you're being guided in this time to give yourself the love that you need in this time, and to let whatever needs to be cleared out, because you're closing out a cycle right now. A cycle that has been repeating itself over and over and over, and it's something about you in this time, really looking at it in a perspective, holding yourself accountable, and showing yourself the love that you deserve, no matter who you are, showing yourself the love that you deserve, and giving yourself that, and giving it to divine. So what may seem unbearable right now, This may seem unbearable, but there's something about you returning to love in this time. So you being God in this time to allow this and be grateful. Be grateful that you can give yourself the love that you need. Be grateful. Be very grateful in this time. Just how far you've come and that you're here. Because some people don't get to this point. Some people don't get to this point where they are able to hold themselves accountable or able to actually just sit still and look why and ask yourself, why am I going through this? Or some people even being grateful for it, even receiving, being open to receive a message like this. That is beautiful because most people, there's sometimes you could say, closed off. We don't think this broad, and this is why I don't judge the way that people deliver their messages, or I don't judge different things, because you could be missing out on a perspective that is needed, that missing puzzle piece. So it's something about you being grateful in this time to be able to even receive signs or even messages or confirmation, because I'm getting like you could have been getting signs, you could have been getting confirmation, your intuition could have been guiding you, but there's something about you may not have been listening to your intuition, and this message had to come, or there's something about signs had to come or something, and you could be getting not only confirmation from me, I'm getting like for someone. There's going to be another confirmation. So you may think that I'm just talking, but as soon as you get off this message, there may be another video, or there may just be someone. There's something about something you're going to see that's just going to confirm it. Yeah, but you're being guided in this time to have gratitude for yourself and gratitude for how far you've come, and gratitude for the love and protection and support that you've been getting along this journey to even get you here to this point, to even want to close out this cycle. Because it takes a lot of love, it takes a lot of courage, it takes a lot of openness to be in an energy where you're able to see things for what it is and see that you need to love yourself and go inward and give yourself that love. And it takes even more courage to close out the cycles that you know that it's not serving you anymore. So there's something significant about that. It says, fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for wherever you go, wherever I go. I have the right action. So whatever this is, it's the right action. Like I said, I'm just confirmation. And it says, I will regard how literally means let everything that wants to go, and everything that wants to come. There's something that wants to come to you. Remember, I kept seeing companionship. So it's something about companionship, giving yourself the love that you need. So like, I'm getting like, so that your true companion can come, whether that's with friends, family, whether that's with friends, whether that's with a relationship, anything like that. I have individuality on the bottom of the deck, followed by guidance. So it's like, there's something significant about like others going through this as well, and that's who aligning with, and being open. Yeah, this cycle that you're closing out is the right action. Being down inside too, and it's time to give yourself gratitude in this time. Be more thankful in this time. Yeah, wow, which I can't make any of this up. So courage just fell on the bottom of the deck, and so is inner power here. Wow. So right now I have here courage and inner power. Yes. It's going to take courage. It's taking courage to give this to divine, to give this source, and to return this to love. But that's what you're being guided to do. I'm getting in this time. So let's just say that we're not even talking about a relationship or let's say message. Let's just talk about how you're just being guided in the time to give yourself the love that you need and you deserve, and to close out the cycles that you need to close out and return yourself to love. And you're being guided in the time to allow this reality, this new reality, and be more grateful. Be grateful for what, who you are and who you have come to be, and know that it's the right action, and to know that what you have given to the source and return to love, that takes courage. Like I just got done talking about this, and now it's here with inner power. It says, let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. I had to catch my breath there, because it's like, wow. It says, let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. So there's steps. Remember, there's signs you could be getting. There's your intuition you're being guided to listen to. There's confirmation you've been getting, guidance that you've been getting. Remember, we saw that individuality and guidance when I was looking at the bottom of the deck, and now it's speaking of it. You're being guided in this time. You're an individual learning what you need to learn, and having the courage to get through this. There's something significant about that with inner power here. Lions could be significant. You know, it says, give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. Whatever this is, it must be done. No matter, it could be with a work situation. It could be with something with work that you're being guided to let it go and know that it's the right action. This could be with a person. You're being guided in this time to let that person go and know it's the right action. It could be with a place. You could be guided in this time to let that place go, let it go, give your and put that energy back into you. Call your energy back from these people, places, and things. Give that energy to yourself. Ask the divine to help you restore that energy. All the energy that you give back, help it to restore yourself. Give yourself the love that you deserve and create the reality that is meant for you. You know, because you deserve that, because you are worthy of that. You know, inner power, courage, and inner power, gratitude, right action, courage, and inner power. Wow. Because this with loss here, you may be guided in time to, you may think that you're losing things or losing people, losing place. Like, you may think that you're losing your mind even, but this is needed in this time. What's the song? Janae Aiko. I always get her last name wrong. But there's something significant about the song Ways, Ways. You may be guided in this time to listen to that. That's one of my, oh my gosh, that's one of my favorite songs. And she talks about on there, like, you may lose, she says on there, you gotta lose your mind, you gotta lose your grind. So this may be for someone, you may be losing things right now, like losing people, places, and things, like I said. And it's needed. You may be losing your grind, you may be losing your mind. That's what she says on the song. And you have to lose this thing so that you can find your peace of mind. So it's something about that. It's something about it's being the right action. You may be losing things in this time, but it's for you to get your be in alignment when it comes to peace, so that you can get your energy back, your power back, your peace back. There's something significant about that. Wow. Well, yeah. Wow. Whoa. Yeah, energetic clearing. It says, during crisis, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachment, preparing you to receive her luminous plans. You have a trust on the bottom of the deck. It says, allow me divine to give you my deepest, longest, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. Yeah, you're being guided in time to trust. Trust where you're being guided. Trust that you have the courage and the air and the power to do this, because I'm gonna be honest. I just got with outrageous openness on the bottom of the deck, but I just started back listening to that song. I used to listen to that song all the time. When I say all the time, I mean all the time. And that song gotten me through so much. You may be in this time where you're losing people, places, and things, and you may, like I said, feel like you're losing your mind. You may feel like you've lost your grind. There was one point in time, like I told you before, there was for years, I was working 7 days a week, and they didn't do anything for me. They didn't do anything for me, because when it was time for me to sit down, I lost not only my mind but my grind. I was like, how can I get back up? I was kept trying to get back up, start back working the same insane way, and I just couldn't. I had lost my grind. That's what I felt like. I still had some energy in me to work though, but not non-stop and keep going 7 days a week, all day, every day. I didn't have that grind anymore. And it was like, that was me. I had to lose my grind so I could restore myself, so I could give myself the love that I need. And this is still ongoing. This is not me at the end point. This is still ongoing because I spent so many years doing that. You know, so that may be significant for someone as well. Like you may have lost your grind. You may have been able to work 7 days a week, all day, every day. But now you're in a place where you may feel stagnant. You may be losing people, places, and things. You're trying to get yourself back up. You think you lost your flow. You think you lost your hustle. You think you lost all that. But it's needed in this time because you may have drained yourself out. You may have drained your vital energy out. And that vital energy may not have been used for that job you was doing. It was used. It's used for you to create. It's used for you to create from what's within. But first, you're being guided in this time. You may be going through an awakening in this time to even find out what that is. What is it that you love, that inner child love, or what's gifted in you, what's the abilities that is within you, what's in you right now. You're learning what's in you right now, or you're activating what's in you right now, so that you can even know how to even create from that vital energy. There's a lot that is being removed within, a lot of cycles that are being closed outwardly because of what's being removed from within. There's a lot of things that may be coming up because of what's being healed from within. I really hope this makes sense. So, as this is being removed, like I said, there could be things that may be going around you, but with this energetic clearing here, it's all a part of divine plan. So you may be guided in different ways to clear out your energy, or this could just be happening naturally in this time as you're cleansing, as you're purifying, as going within and doing what, you're being guided to do. Yes, with your path here and reframe. Wow. And normally I always stop at 8 cards here, and I have a total of I think 11 or 12 here. So yeah, it says your path and reframe. So it says, dear divine, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. Yeah, so you're being guided in this time to trust your path. Yeah, fear may be coming up, illusions may be here, but you're being guided in this time to trust. Ask divine to help you in this time to see beyond what these fears and illusions are showing you. Yeah, and you're being guided in this time to reframe, because this is a gift. Remember, I said something about you being gifted. You are a gift. You have gifts within you. And on this card, it's a hand that is holding a gift in it. With gifts in the background and also butterflies in the back. It says, this is happening for me, not to me. So this is something that you're being guided in this time to say to yourself, that this is happening for you, not to. Yes, this is something that you're being guided in this time to say to yourself. So you're being guided in this time to reframe your mind and know that this is happening for you, not to you. Wow. Let's see. Yeah, so right now you're being guided in this time to give yourself the love that you deserve and close out these cycles that you may be repeating. It could be within a relationship, a friendship, workplace. It could be even in a hometown. You just being in a hometown that it's time to just close out that cycle. You're being guided in this time to give it to the divine and break free. What I'm getting from this bird here in these hands, it's like you giving it, you really trusting. You taking it out your hands and you giving it to the divine, and you now trusting and allowing, what needs to come, and having gratitude for where you've been, because it really got you to where you are now, and to know it's the right action, and to know that, you have the courage to do what must be done, and, the inner power, that strength to, take the steps, take action on, what you've been given or what you need to do, Yeah, with worlds within worlds here. 36 could be significant, 63 could be significant, 9 could be significant. You could be seeing the numbers 999. Cycles being closed. You're nearing your cycle being closed. Yeah, with strength on the bottom of the deck. Just saw integrity too. Yeah, words within worlds is here. It's like you going within and you giving yourself the love that you need. You addressing the things that are needing to be addressed in this time. You're being guided in this time to address what's needing to be addressed. Asking yourself what's going on. Asking your inner child what's going on. How can you heal it? Showing love, showing gratitude, showing support and protection, to their inner self. Yeah, shadow self is here. Yeah. Something about the shadow is significant. 2 plus 8 is 10. The number 28 is here. So yeah, and guess what? So world within the world is on self-love, and shadow self is on the karma card. And remember, I said 999 could be significant. So your self-love, this is what you are. That cycle that is being closed because you're giving yourself the self-love with the 99 energy. This energy is about to be closed. When it's something about you, with this shadow self here, honoring your shadow self. And yeah, I'm gonna read it because it's something significant about the message that I said at the beginning and the messages I've been saying throughout here that is going to go with, I know in this book is going to go with this shadow self. So I'm gonna read it. Shadow self. Unless you learn to face your own shadows, you will continue to see them in others, because the world outside you is only a reflection of the world inside you. And that's an anonymous, it says anonymous. Alright, you may be wondering why you've been facing so many triggers and challenges of late. Things have been going well despite a few road bumps along the way, but the challenges that have been appearing all around you recently seem so overwhelming and disorienting. Just when you thought you had everything under control, it seems as though the world has suddenly shifted. Spirit understands your confusion and uncertainty during this period. Rest assured, dear one, this is the time of cleansing and clearing out all that was avoided and hidden inside you. Healing of the world within is taking place and raw emotions are resurfacing. Wow. You are exploring and uncovering the darkest shadows of yourself. This is why you're being faced with insurmountable challenges and triggers. You see, it is only from being pressured that this darker side of you surfaces. This is an important and necessary time for you. As hidden parts of you surface, be gentle. Send love and compassion to the wounded parts of yourself. If there is rage, send love. If there is hurt, send love. May love reign on all aspects of you, whether they be dark or light. This period can be quite testing, being challenged by unforeseen events triggered by people closest to you. Through this cleansing process, your level of consciousness is expanding to new and heightened states of awareness and clarity. As you move through this period, be assured you are not alone and that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Affirmation. I am healed as I acknowledge all aspects of myself. Associated chakras is the base in the sacral. Wow. I am healed as I acknowledge all aspects of myself. Wow. So that's what you could be closing out in this time. This is what you are. The number 28 can be significant. 82 could be significant. 1982 could be significant. The year 2000 could be significant as well. Just got that. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Golden Crown. 14 could be significant. 2014 could be significant. You could be seeing the numbers 5. 555. It's a new beginning. You've been given this golden crown in this time. Remember I said it was something about you creating. Yeah, with celebration here, yes. It's something significant about you creating. Like you going within, you giving yourself the love. And I'm getting for someone, you're about to be in this energy where you're creating from this. You're transmuting, you're alchemizing this energy, and you creating with your gifts, your abilities, your talents. But it's something significant about you first giving love to yourself so that you can give love to this project or this creation, but you have the knowledge, you have the wisdom to do this, to I'm getting inspired to motivate, and to be inspired and motivated to do this. It's like, this is a new beginning for you. It's something about celebration. You celebrating how far you come, the knowledge you have, the wisdom that you have, the seeds that you planted or are planting. It's something about a celebration here. You getting, everything that you deserve, and you could be seeing a number 666. The knowledge, the wisdom that you have, you celebrating that. You celebrating how far you've come because you have this golden crown and because you're choosing to go within and heal what needs to be healed and close out the cycle. Giving yourself the love that you deserve. Something that's a seed that's being planted. Yeah, with compassion here. Wow. And 10 is here on top of compassion. Yeah, closing out that cycle with gratitude. So it's time to close out that cycle with gratitude. Wow. Yeah, you're closing out that cycle with gratitude. I think I just saw the strength card. No, it's limitless. I just saw the limitless card. Yeah, with choices here. Whatever choice, yeah. There's something about choices here and they being the right action. Because I'm getting abundance wants to come. I'm getting because you're going within, you're healing, you're activating that abundance that is within, and that's what's making its way to you. That's what you're aligning with. You could be seeing the numbers 888 as well. It's something about choices. Knowing that, what you're doing now is going to help you help you in your future when it comes to your choices and to know that what you're letting go now is needed so what can come. So as you remove the things that's within that isn't true and replace it with love, replace it with truth, that's what you're going to be aligning with. So letting what wants to go, and letting what wants to come, and that's the choice that you're making right now. And it's something about abundance. You have a transformation on the bottom of the deck, and you could be seeing the numbers 1111. or 111, cosmic connection. You're divinely guided and you're connected in this time. I'm also getting something about your chakras. You're being guided in this time to cleanse your chakras, and balance those chakras. Or it's something like you're going through your chakras one by one and help healing and cleansing them. And that is what's helping you in this time. And that's why you're getting like this golden crown energy. That's why you've been given this golden crown. It's like, this is why you're activating this golden crown, because you already have it. It's like it's being just activated. So you're not only just being given it, it's because of the journey and what you're choosing, the choices that you're choosing to make. You know, you have this cosmic connection where this golden crown, I'm getting like from the base on up, that chakra, that crown chakra is being activated, and it's, yeah. Then it's balance. You have a balance here. 222 to be significant. Balance just came out. So you're being guided in the times as you take these steps. Yeah, you're cosmically connected. This is why you're being cleansed in this time. You know, and you're in balance. There's something about, you know, things that you been through. It's not only just meant for you to go through things. It's not only meant for you to just go through things. It's also meant for you to, you know, have rewards, to have a great, you know, for things to work out for you. Not only for things to not work out for you, but so I want to say that it's not just meant to just be bad, but it's meant for greatness and the life that you want to live as well. So it's something about things that are coming into balance for you. That's what I was trying to say. It's something about you're going to be celebrating, you know, things coming into balance with you. You know, yeah, with gratitude again on the bottom of the deck, followed by believe. Yeah, so, yeah, that's confirmation. Like you're being gotten in time to be grateful for how far you've come and believe. Believe in this. Believe. Believe in this significant in this time. Believe in yourself. Yeah, with what just came out, free spirit here. Yeah, so 1313 could be significant. Also, you could be seeing the number 444. And you could be seeing actually a lot lately. And it's because there's just so much that you're healing through, growing through in this time. And because you're healing, you may be moving from like low vibrational energy. And because, you know, you may be moving from this low vibrational energy, there may be like a lot of, you know, attacks or a lot of energy trying to attach onto you. And you're being protected from that, because this is why that cosmic connection is here. Is a reminder for you to know how connected you are, how divine you are, and how protected you are, and supported and loved you are. Because, you know, as you're healing in this energy, a lot of things is wanting to attach to you. You know, you already have your attachments and fears that you're letting go, but because you're already in this low energy, there's things that, oh, he or she in this lower energy, let me attach. You know, that may not be the words that are being used, but that is what's probably being trying to be done. And you're being, you know, shielded and protected in this time as you come up, as you rise up, as you heal, as you grow, as you become this version of you that, you know, you've always seen yourself as, you were always, you know, meant to be, you know, with this free spirit here. 1313 could be significant. There's something about the 13th. Yeah, into the unknown, underworld, depth, courage, facing your fears. It's fear. Wow. So I'm getting into now I'm getting to that energy where, you know, it's creation time. So yeah, we've had that energy where we went within. So this is like, I'm getting like, this is what's coming next, or this is where, you know, as you go through this, as you heal and grow through this, you know, this is the energy that is coming, or like I said, it's here. It's just, you know, you saying, allowing it, and you just saying yes to this reality. Yeah, I have to enter the unknown, metamorphosis, and bounteous. It says, again, underworld, depth, courage, facing your fears, and I have here metamorphosis, embrace transformation. Things are now different. So it's like, this is what, you know, you're going through, like this metamorphosis, you know. So a reminder for you to know, like, things will be different. Things are now different, you know. And then I have here generously given. Relationships come together. Yeah, that's what I was getting. Remember I was saying, like, you're aligning to the people that are, you know, that have, you know, that are meant for you. Then I have here beneath the surface. What's really driving you? True motives, breaking free. Yeah. So something about you getting beneath the surface, and it's time. Yeah, you being God in, it's time to rejuvenate. I have here the healing lagoon. It says rejuvenate, recovery, time to heal. It's safe to stop. Yeah. So remember, I was saying like you being God in, it's time to, give yourself the love that you need in this time. So that you can heal. I'm getting like have compassion for yourself. Be grateful for this time. Mother of the salt waters, passion, wild love, open your heart, let love in. This is a choice too. So there's something about, you letting the past go, you letting what needs to be let go, so what's needed can come in, and that's even more love. The love that you give yourself is the love that's wanting to come outwardly as well. So it's something about that wild love though, wow, it's not being, something about this love, what I'm getting with this love is something about this love not being, I got the word traditional, but that's not the word that I want to use. It's something about this love, because it's wild, it's like, you wildly in love with yourself and then just wildly in love with what comes to you. It's like a wild love. It's like a love that's not been, it's like a playful love. I'm getting that playful love, but it's like innocent. It's childlike. No matter if it's with a person, platonic or in a like relationship, it's like this playful love. It's like this innocent love. Like it's wild. It can't be tamed. It can't be mocked. It can't be structured. It's something about it just being wild and beautiful and glowing for you. That's beautiful. Yeah, it's a choice. It's something about a choice when it comes to love too. Could be with a person as well. I have here deep sea diving, way of the mystic, learn through experiencing, depths. Yeah, remember I've always said this. There's depths of me. And this is why I've just learned to give myself grace and compassion. And this is something you may be guided to. Give yourself, look at what depths even mean and just see how far you've come. See what you have learned and grown through. And just learning how much depth you have to you, and that it don't have to just be this one-way street, and you think that you just inadequate because of this one thing, or you been got in time to look at the many things that you have overcome, or you've been fearless about. Let's say fear is the thing, and you're fearing this one area, but you haven't been fearing other areas. That's the depth that I'm talking about. You may be, just because you're fearful in this one thing don't mean that you're just this person that's inadequate and you're just this fearful person. There's just this one thing that is you're being addressed with, and you're being guided, and it's time to overcome, or let go, and this is something you're learning, because it says way of the mystic. You're very mysterious. You may be seen like as a very mysterious person, you may be seen as very mystique, and it's because you're a person, I'm getting like you're a person that likes to learn yourself. You love to be mysterious because you know that there is depth of you, and so you choose to, stay to yourself in ways, and, be mysterious and learn from yourself. I'm getting for a person like you like to learn from yourself. You like to learn from what you went through, or this is what you can be growing to be. You're like, okay, wow, I'm not just this one way. There's depths to me. I love learning from myself. I love learning from my experience. I love being this mystique person, and just, that's beautiful. I'm getting like others, whether you know it or not, others like this about you as well. It's like you're a person that you may be very disciplined. A lot of people may not even know why they like you, but you may be like a very disciplined person in a lot of areas that others may not even be disciplined in, and they may not even know why they like you so much. But this is what's shining outwardly. This is something you don't even speak about. The things that you may be disciplined in, or have chose to, not do that others may be doing, and this is what shows, because you don't brag about it, you don't talk about it, or there's just things that you do for yourself that you don't even talk about, that people may just be starting doing, but you may have already been doing it for years and years, you know, and but you don't talk about it. You just stay to yourself, you know. It's something about that. Something about you just being like this mysterious person. Yeah, I have here the rainbow, speak release, new beginnings, and new way forward. You could be seeing rainbows. Or you will see a rainbow. I just saw soul mission. Yeah. Yep. And then when it came out, as when I saw it, I saw one about a deck, and I was just about to start shuffling, and when it came out, it says planetary waves, soul mission, trust the inner call, soul team. Yeah, things are coming into balance for you. Let me get one more from here, and I think I might get like the overall message. Yeah, momentum is building. It's your time achievement. Yeah, so I'm getting like, this is what's happening. Like, once you close out this cycle, you know, I'm getting like so much, because you're like this divine being, like so much could be, like you could be shifting constantly. Like, you could be, I'm getting like for someone, like you may be on and off with this, like, and what I mean by that is like, you know, like the cycle is ending. You know, like a new way forward is there. You feel like it's like right there, but you may be going back and forth with it, from being in this cycle that you're supposed to be letting go and being in that new cycle that you're supposed to be in. And I'm getting like in this time, like that will end, like that cycle is ending. Like you are, you know, if you've been seeing 555 or certain signs, you know, this cycle will end. You're just being guided, and it's time to say yes, aloud. Say yes to this reality. I'm gonna get like 2 cards from this deck, and then I'm gonna get the overall message. Yeah, and 2 come out. Yeah, I have here grounding and interconnection. Grounding. Being well grounded provides a feeling of security. 29 can be significant. To be 29, the numbers 11 can be significant. 2 plus 9. 11, you may be guided to, you know, be near a tree, to the nature, ground yourself, allow yourself to be in balance and in harmony. Not have an interconnection. I bring you the medicine of togetherness. Something about things are coming together for you. You know, so you may be guiding this time to ground yourself so that you can be in your own energy, so things can come together. So yeah, that was not by accident that those 2 cards that came out. So yeah, something about you, you know, allowing yourself to be in this energy, and so you can, you know, so things can come together for you. You know, everything is interconnected, and everything is coming together. Even if you don't see it in this time, is what I'm doing. Oh, and that could have been confirmation if you heard that text message. Yep, confirmation. Things are coming together even if you don't see it. Confirmation, confirmation, confirmation. So, a whole deck of cards that just came out. I'm picking it up. So if you can barely hear me, that's what I'm doing. Alright. I just saw a card that says, my heart is a compass, the path of love is true abundance. So, it may be significant for someone. Okay, I'm going to get the overall message. Alright, so this is when it came out. Compassion. I'm going to still get the 4 cards because that just made its way out on its own. So it's something about compassion. So we have compassion here twice. I have here hardship. I'll get 3 more. Alright. Self-love, contentment. Self-love is out here twice. Oh, wow. Travel, aging, and positivity. I'm going to just take them. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Alright. I know. Here I come. Here I come. Just setting these out so I can read them. I need to. Alright. Compassion. As you pray, you pray for greater compassion, and new self is born, drawing new people and experiences. Dear Divine, help me feel ever deepening self-acceptance. May I see myself as you see me. Hardships. May I embrace what's happening right now, as baffling or painful as it is. Help me, God, to trust where you are guiding me. I am yours. Hardships. Self-love. Show me how to love myself. Show me how to take care of the inner child. Show me how to be kind within. When you step into self-forgiveness, so much can change on the outside. Well, I'm going to read this again. Because remember, we saw self-love, and it's here again. It says, show me how to love myself. Show me how to take care of the inner child. Show me how to be kind within. When you step into self-forgiveness, so much can change on the outside. Remember, I was like saying, like, there's something you can be saying to your inner child. So maybe that is something that you can say. You know, show me how to love myself. Show me how to take care of the inner child. You know, because maybe you don't know how. Something about self-forgiveness in this time as well is significant. Alright, I have the contentment. You can learn to rest in what you already have and already are. Certainly you remember, I'm right here resting in God. So remember, that's that gratitude. We kept seeing gratitude. So something about you being grateful for how this far you've come. And you resting in that, you know, and allowing, you know, things to come together for you, you know, in that energy. There's something about traveling. So you could be traveling, you could be in another state. Remember, I said that there's a place that you're closing out an old cycle at a place. I think I said hometown or something like that. So it's something about your hometown. You removing yourself from your hometown and trusting in this travel wherever you're being guided to travel in this time. It also could just be illusions being removed and you're traveling to a higher version of yourself. You know, things are being let go and you traveling to the higher version of yourself. But, you know, could be both, you know. I mean, because in order for you to travel to your higher self, you know, you may, and to travel to another place, you may have had, of course you have to let things go. So it could be both. It could be both. It could be either or, you know. Something about traveling, though. It says, let every aspect of this trip unfold in harmony. May divine order arrange and handle every detail. I'll be guided easily and follow the leads as they are shown. Wow. Something about traveling. I'll be guided easily and follow the leads as they are shown. Yeah. Aging. I am one with unlimited love, beyond all seeming restrictions of age. I am filled with joy, energy, and beauty, a vessel from the divine Shakti. Yes, that is true. You are filled with joy, energy, and beauty, and you are a vessel, no matter what. So if there's anything that you're wanting to create, and your inner child is wanting to create it again, or your inner child is trying to nudge you, or your inner self is trying to nudge you to do, and you may be thinking about age, whatever is coming up, that whatever negative is coming up is not the truth. You are filled with joy, energy, and beauty, and you are a vessel that is meant to create, no matter your age, no matter how far you've come, no matter what you've been through. You know, you have unlimited. It's a reminder for you. You know, you have unlimited love, and you have unlimited creation that is within you. That is worth giving. That is worth giving life to. Worth giving a creation and power to. If that makes sense, I really hope that makes sense. Positivity. Speaking of, yeah, positivity too. It says, if you can find even one thing to be grateful for, it will restore you to the light. Please, dear God, let me always feel gratitude for something, even a tiny thing, in even the hardest situations. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So right now, you're being guided in this time to give yourself the love that you deserve. You're closing out cycles right now, and you're being guided in this time to trust and just give it to the divine so that you can free yourself and allow what's needed to come next. Like I said, you can be seeing the numbers 555. It's because it's a new beginning that is happening right now. And you're being guided in this time to be more grateful for how far you've come and be grateful for the person that you've come. And to know that what you let go, to know that what you're letting go and what you're choosing to do right now is the right action. You know, this is taking courage, and this is very courageous in this time. So even if you may find yourself, you know, stagnant or blocked, you know, be guided in this time to ask yourself, ask divine to help you take the steps that are, you know, that you're being guided to in this time, guided with in this time, so that you can move forward, you know, and have that courage. Yeah, so you're being guided in this time to trust your path and to know that what you're going through It's not happening for you. It's not happening to you. It's happening for you. And a lot is being cleared out in this time, and you're being guided in this time to trust divine source, and the divine plan. I really hope this message resonated with you all. Sending you so much love and light. May you get it through the one. Thank you.
They see me as a threat of some kind. And I'm here to do good. I'm not a destructive person.
Why do they see you as a threat?
I think every strong woman in history has had to walk down a similar path, and I think it's the strength that causes the confusion and the fear. Why is she strong? Where does she get it from? Where is she taking it? Where is she going to use it? Why do the public still support her? When I say public, you go in and do an engagement and there's a great many people there.